Coach Thurber, your Tomcats were selected #1 in the PAC Preseason Wrestling Poll and also earned 6 of 9 first-place votes. How does it feel to receive this honor?
It feels good. I mean, we have a good group of kids coming back. We have some good leadership, a lot of good freshmen coming in. So, I mean, it feels good to receive the honor. I know the W&J and Waynesburg have good teams, and it's a long way. And Thomas More with their new coach, I know they had a lot of freshmen come in, so we're expecting them to be. They're solid in all their other sports. We're expecting them to be, good as well. So if we can stay healthy, I think we can, have a nice season and hopefully win the PAC again. It's always one of our goals throughout the year. So I think if, like I said, with the leadership that we have and some younger kids, and we can stay healthy, we'll have a solid season. And it's nice to have people, vote for you. I think, but it's one of those things where we just have to keep showing up every day, working hard, and see how things end up.
Sophomore Brett Belts qualified for nationals last season after being named the PAC and Mid-East Regional Most Outstanding Wrestler. How has Brett looked in preseason workouts, and what are your expectations for him this season?
Brett's a really unorthodox wrestler, and I talked to he does some summer wrestling. I talked to his coach quite a bit, and he was doing a lot of off-season wrestling. Brett needs to, get in cardio shape. He's really hard to prepare for. I think that, he can be an All-American for us, possibly a national champion. It's up to Brett. I mean, definitely has the talent to, to do very well. And from what I've seen this year, his grades are fine, and he's been, doing, really well in the practice room, being a leader. He breaks our end of practice huddle every day, and, the kids look up to him. And so we'll see. I hope he takes the initiative to do all the work that it takes. I mean, it's not something you can just show up and, be an All-American or national champion. You have to, put some extra work into it. And I know he's been doing that, so we'll see. Like I said, it's like anything, and every year if you can, keep your guys healthy, the sky's the limit for him, and he's got 3 more years left. So,
of course, in addition to Brett, you have a lot of other returning upperclassmen who have high aspirations this season, including Chris Nuss, Vince Fahaley, Jason Miller, among others. Could this be the most complete team you've had?
Yeah, we were talking about it the other day with our coaches. We have a great coaching staff and guys that have been here for a while, and Chris Nuss and Vince are seniors this year, and Jason is going to be back in the lineup for us, and we're solid in every weight. And I think Chris Nuss had a great freshman year, had some injuries his sophomore year a little bit, and then last year he had a good season. He just came up a little short from qualifying for the national, and if we can keep Vince healthy at the end of the year, I mean, he can get to the national tournament too. He always had good matches with Jacob Spearman from W&J, who was 3rd in the country last year. And I think if Vince can stay healthy, he works hard at it, and he deserves it. And I think he can do really well. Jason's very talented. He had a great first semester freshman year, and then he had some issues. But I mean, he's back with us, and working hard, and very talented too. I mean, and one of the things I'd noticed about him is, he's been putting in a lot of extra work, and he looks really good. And just like I've said a number of times, if we can stay healthy, I mean, it's going to be a pretty fun year. But, we'll see. I mean, last year we had a lot of injuries first semester, and but we pulled it together, and so we'll see. But we're excited. We have those guys are working hard. Chris and Vince, and Giuliano's a senior for us. Those guys are good leaders, and good people for the kids to look up to. They do well in the classroom, and that's equally as important. So,
Coach, last but not least, tell us about some of your newcomers, including your nephew Gage Gladys, who I know that you're excited to coach.
Yeah, we have a lot of great freshmen coming in. We had 20 incoming freshmen. Gage is obviously my older sister's son, and known Gage my whole life, and got to work with him the whole time, and I'm excited to coach him. I mean, he's very talented as well. Took 3rd in the state last year. We have Austin Benacki, who was a state qualifier from West Mifflin. A couple kids that were a couple matches away from qualifying for the state tournament. Kids that did well in the whippeal. So we'll see. I mean, it's with the freshmen, you look good on paper, but you don't know sometimes what you're going to get, because high school wrestling and college wrestling are quite a bit different. But from what I've seen from these guys, I mean, they're hanging in there with some of our upperclassmen, and wrestling hard, and showing up every day and doing the work that it needs. And my job is obviously to prepare these guys to compete. So.
Coach, congratulations on being ranked #1 in the PAC Preseason Wrestling Poll. Good luck this season.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.